What's up, everybody? This is Caillou Black here with another Eternal Return Black Survival video. We got the last one for today, guys. We have the latest test subject on Lumia Island, guys. We finally made it. We finally got to this character. It's been a long day today. We've been working on these videos all day, but thank you guys for sticking in for the last and final one of the day. All right, guys, we're going to be getting into this character right now. If you guys like the video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. Oh, what? You can zoom in? This whole time I've been playing this game, I did not know you can zoom in this. All right, let's zoom in. I like her. First of all, this this looks awesome. It's like elegant. I like the scarves. I like this little shawl thing she's got on. It's really nice. It's very pleasant. The feather earrings, nice. Love it. She has the whip. So I think whip is like the skill is like you pull it in, like you kind of just like whip them back in. So let's see. Yep, Lennox whipping them in. Snap your whip in front of you, dealing damage to the first enemy hit and pulling them towards you. Yep. All right, cool. Pin cushion or hot couture. So I guess this girl, she's kind of French with all these I think this is a French word. So Mai's basic attacks deal a portion of her defense as extra damage. This damage is increased for each of her active pins. Mai gains a pin when damaging enemies with drape or shawl veil. Pins are reset upon exiting combat. Mai can increase her maximum pins by leveling up Haute Couture. Fashion forward, Mai is able to craft Mithril Crop, Ale Dye, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Phantom Jacket. So she has her own unique items that she can buy that no one else can build. This is the kind of what I'm seeing right here. That's kind of unique. This is a unique character. Like I said, these past 4 characters has just been, I just like it. They're just really cool design wise. And they're trying to separate all of them from each other. So this is the first character where your defenses kind of matter, I guess, where you deal damages based on defense. So I wonder if these items that she can build, I wonder if these all give her some sort of defense on her. And she puts pins on people. I don't know if there's a visual thing for the pins, but I guess we'll find out. So this is Drape, which is one of the abilities that she can add pins to. So let's see what she does. Oh, okay. So she can move and aim this ability. Yeah, looks like there's a sweet spot too. Yeah. Let's see this part one more time. Yeah. So that wasn't the sweet spot, but this, you see that little circle there? That's the sweet spot. 5-second cooldown. Pretty short cooldown. Whips her shawl, dealing damage to enemies in range. Mai gains a pin for each enemy tough subject hit and a pin for hitting wild animals, regardless of how many animals she hits. Okay. So you just have to hit an animal. If you hit 60 animals, I think it still counts as one animal. So she gains a pin, which gives her more damage for her gains a pin when damaging enemies. Okay. Cool. All right, W. Let's go on to the next ability. Shawl Veil, which is the other ability that she can add pins to. Gets pins. So, looks like it's some sort of does damage. Looks like some sort of damage, and it looks like it takes reduced damage. I think she was still taking damage there. Let's see it here. Oh, she took no damage right there, but it looks very short. 28-second cooldown. So maybe this is very similar to Sella, which I'm not a fan of, but how long it lasted there, it looked like it didn't last that long. So we'll see. Maya veils herself with her shawl. While veil basic attacks against her deal minimal damage. She gradually gains an additional movement speed boost, and her defense is increased. The veil then explodes, dealing damage to enemies in range. Maya can hold up to 2 charges and has a short cooldown between casts. Basic attack reduce the recharge cooldown. Okay. Damaging an enemy test subject with Shawville grants 1 pin, regardless of how many subjects she hits. Taking skill damage during Shawville grants Mai a pin. So she gets some pins. So she can get, oh, so it looks like she can get max 4 pins from what I'm seeing here. Now I see where the pins are. Boom. Yeah, she got 1 for hitting him. And she got 1 for taking damage with it. Catwalk. So she does a little dash on someone. Looks like she has to do it on someone. And I guess she has a shield. She can shield someone with it too. Cause she, oh, wow. She can dash through wards too. And through animals. Seems pretty nutty. So you can use that over walls. A little thin walls. Not probably like the thicker walls. Because this range does not seem long at all. But the fact that you could kind of go through them and kind of drag them along. But the question is, I have to look at that one more time. Because is she just dashing? Is she dashing to Magnus? And is that what's giving her this second part? It looks like it. So let's see. Mai dashes to an ally, partner, or camera, or enemy and gains his shield. So she's getting a lot of shields here. She's getting a lot of defensive stuff here. Looks pretty good. Target an ally, shields them in the same amount, and reduces the cooldown of Catwalk. When using Catwalk with at least 2 or more pins, Mai consumes 2 of them, enabling her to use Strut. Mai dashes in a target direction, dealing damage to enemies in range and taunting them. Okay, so that's what this was. That's what that's a taunt. Okay, so she's like a tanky, crowd control / she takes a lot of aggro. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like a targeted direction. So you can do it in any direction. So that's cool. I like that. So you need 2 pins in order to get this strut part. So I wonder if you... So what happens when you use it on them? Because it just says when you use it on a person, on your teammate, it gives you a shield. But what happens when you use it on the other guys? It doesn't look like it deals damage because there's no target to them. It looks like you just dash to them. But then, does this give you a pin? Let's see. Let's see this one more time. I want to see if this is. I want to see if these pins are already on her. So she has 2 pins here. Okay, and then she uses the 2 pins to consume. So it looks like she can do it after she uses the Catwalk first, and then she can strut. All right, let's see. The final ability is going to be exclusive. 75% second cooldown, 75 second cooldown. Pretty decent, pretty good. Let's see what this is. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? It's a suppress? And you can save guys? Save your boys? Oh, she attached to a camera there. Wow. This is a lot of utility in this ultimate, which is sick. Wow. That is so dope. That I don't know, just that interaction of her like saving her teammates just gets me so hyped about this character. This character looks cool. I like it. So let's see. Mai manipulates her trademark shawl with a different effect on enemies and allies. On enemies, can only be used with at least 2 pins or more. Mai consumes 2 pins to entangle her target, making them invincible and suppressed. Oh. After a few seconds, Mai deals true damage to them based on their current HP. So they're invincible. So this is just like a lockdown, but it's not too overpowered where that doesn't look like that much. Does not look like that much. Oh, based on their current HP. So I guess like if you have more HP, maybe does not that much. Maybe it's like more of like an execute type of deal. And then ally cast, Mai pulls her allies towards her, making them invincible and suppressed. After a few seconds, the ally is healed. Casting exclusive on allies decreases its cooldown. So this character looks pretty good in teams. Like the fact that she's able to taunt, like any taunt in any game is in a game like this is already nutty, especially in teams. And in fact, we've seen it on Alex how strong his taunt into ultimate is pretty good. It's a really good combo. I wonder if that character is good still. You know, we'll have to find out soon. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. This character looks pretty dope. She's got some mobility to her. She can take some damage. Seems like she got some outplay potential and things that you can play around with, which I find pretty important when it comes to a game like this, where you have to worry about other people's abilities. Is can you outplay these abilities? So the fact that, how can you maneuver around or work around them? So overall, I think this character is pretty good. I think out of all the characters, this is I think out of the 4 characters that I have reviewed today, that I have seen today, I would have to say the most interesting ones to me, probably Etienne, which is, I mean, because he just looks like a damage guy. Then Mai, which is because she just has, I just like her abilities. I like her aesthetic. Bianca, after that, she seems more of like an in and out type of sustained damage, long trades type of deal, and so does this character. And then I would say Celine is probably not. She's cool, but she's not as cool as all these other characters. And you know what? These characters will probably fall out of flavor once more characters come in, which we are looking at so many more in the next 3 months. They've already, if you guys check the roadmap, these characters, they're turning these characters out. They did take some time for a little bit off during the New Year / Christmas time, but now that they're back, they're here, and I'm here too, guys. So like I said, guys, if you guys like the video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. This is going to be the end of it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next characters with the next test subjects. All right, guys? Peace. See ya.